Welcome to A Simple Life. Today, we are working on the greenhouse. Here's what we got. I got pig panels. Okay, I got enough to go around the whole entire structure. We got the post so that way we can roll up the plastic all the way around. We got a couple repairs we have to do to the plastic where it's been chewed on. Now, I did some detective work and I matched the teeth. It's neither of my dogs. It's not the end of the world. It's not a big deal. I have tape and I have extra plastic, so we'll repair that on the curtains, and then we'll be done with doing the curtains. But we're gonna get this set up today so that we can roll the plastic up. The dog won't be able to get to it anymore. It won't be an issue with him trying to find a toy to tug on. And yeah, that's what we're doing. It's a nice day. I know he's all bundled up like a little snowman,
he made me.
like a little Eskimo, but it's actually a really nice day. It's probably about 48, 49, maybe 50 degrees, somewhere in there. It's a little overcast, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful because we are working here together. That's why it's beautiful. All right, you ready to get some work done? Okay, so we got the pipe laid out. We got it all screwed together. What we're now gonna do is we're gonna take these pieces of PVC, okay? Because you can buy like special clips for this, but you don't need to. Get PVC, this is 1 1/4. This pipe is 1 3/8. This is 1 1/4. It works perfectly. What happens is you put the plastic on the pipe and then you just clip this over the plastic and it pinches everything together and it holds everything snug, from what I'm told. So these are actually working really good. We are having to take, and we're cutting the tips off of the corners on the inside right here and here, and then he's scraping the edge down right here just to break that edge. It makes it a little easier to get them on. They are pretty stinking hard to put on. I'll show you what it's like to put one on. And like I said, they're not that easy, but they're not something you take on and put on all the time, so it's not a big deal. So what I've been doing, I just kind of make sure I have this, you know, about 2 inches off the ground. Then I pick it up a little and I pinch a little bit of material down from this side, okay? So I have a little excess, so I'm not putting a lot of, and then you snap it on. That was really easy. That's probably been the easiest one because I was showing you what I was doing. Let's try this one and we'll see if we have the same amount of ease putting this one on. So about here, okay, pick this up, move the material down a little, okay, and then, see, that's a little tougher. There you go, and it's on. So we're gonna see if this will work for rolling this up. If it will, then great. If not, then we will put a bolt through it so that way it doesn't spin, but I'm hoping that this will work. So we'll try it with my hands and see if it's rolling the whole pipe up.
Is it?
There it is. See? It works. Haha. I was wondering if it was going to. Now we're gonna put a pig panel up and see how that process goes now that we have it rolled up all the way along. Let's see what this works like. I don't know, this is all kind of experimenting on my part. I'm not really sure, there's not like a YouTube video on how to do this the way that your farm is set up. So it's a little bit of an experiment. Let's see how this works. Well, there you go. So that worked out really nice. We still need to attach to each of the posts going down, but this works out really nice. This will be perfect for what we want. And the staples, I'll show you what I did with the staples. See, I put the staples like that, and then all the way down, we'll do the same thing. We'll just lay it down and put the staples in and then bring it back up. And that'll work pretty good. There's gonna be a couple spots where that's not gonna work too good, like right here, and maybe one or two other spots, but we'll figure that out. Always learning, always experimenting, always trying to figure out how to do it better. All right, you ready, buddy? Let's drag that other one over and we'll do that next one. There you go. Scoot down your way a little. Go to you a little. There you go. There you go. Got a little bit of cattywampus going on down here, and that's because of that board. Whoa, look at that. That's a lot better, isn't it? All right, that fixed a lot of it. I mean, you can see we still got a little, just a little bow right there, but that fixed a lot of it. All right, we're gonna keep going and get this side done. It's always exciting, it's always fun. And look at these two guys. Like, they do something around here. Can you believe I've never had more lazy dogs in my whole life, except for these two. Oh, what do you guys do all night? I know what you do, you play all night. And what do you do? Huh? You bark, I know that. And yeah, and you. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. We got this whole entire side done, all the way down. All the pig panels up. The plastic's rolled up. It looks good. We're gonna continue to work, even though it's a little dark out. We'll show you the progress tomorrow or the next day. Probably tomorrow, because we'll get back up here tomorrow for a little bit. But yeah, it's coming along. Right, buddy?
Yep.
Yeah. It's going good.